Good morning. Today we are going to start a new topic for class 11 CBSE, that is bank reconciliation statement. So here the name says that it is a bank reconciliation. It is nothing but it is the tally or sorted out the dispute, the tally between the bank book and the cash book. Bank book is nothing but the passbook and cash book is nothing but the company's book. You know very well the company maintaining cash book and the bank maintaining passbook. So any transactions between company and the bank, the amount have written in the cash book. If it is not equal written in the passbook, that time the balances between the cash book and the passbook is shown different. So that if it is different, definitely it might possible that the losses for the company later. So that's why that every interval we should find out changes between the two books are there or not. Okay, so these are the things we are going to see how the balances will be different with the two books one by one. Now, I already told you cash book maintained by the company and the passbook maintained by the bank. When you are depositing any money into the bank, what the entry you are writing? Simple, that is nothing but bank account debit to cash account. So indirectly says that what? If you are maintaining cash book, the debit balance it is your plus balance, that means favorable balance. So as per the cash book, debit balance it is a favorable balance, but the credit balance it is the unfavorable balance. Unfavorable balance indirectly says that the bank overdraft. Bank overdraft means that what? Where actually you are not having cash in your bank, even you have taken some loan from the bank, and that should be treated as that charges of interest from you. So that is known as the bank overdraft. Now cash, we know that it is an asset, so that cash increases, definitely it should be in debit side. We know that as per the journal entries rule, if the cash increases or assets increases, we are doing what? It will be in debit. So that same rules we are following here also. Now see one by one all the details what that written here. Cash book maintained by the company and passbook maintained by bank, that we already know that, and these all are the transactions between the company and bank. And what we are doing tally between that passbook and cash book to find out is there any differences are there or not. Now come here one by one. First point has given here debit balance, that is favorable balance as per the cash book. So debit balance as per the cash book it is favorable one. So I can say that it is a plus side, that means debit side of the account. Next, point number 1, check issued or drawn but not presented for payment. Now you think what is that meaning of that? The company many times given check or issued to somebody to receive that amount from the bank. So when the company already given that check or issued the check to somebody, company thinking what? Definitely the person will visit the bank and the person will withdraw the cash. So that's why the cash book already subtracted. So cash book from that already reduces that much of value whatever mentioned in the check. But the person, if it is not visited to the bank and not withdrawn, then that time what should? That the things, the cash book, again I should add back that things. So add back that things, it is indirectly I should do debit, or indirectly is the plus side. So I have written in the plus side. Okay, one more information I am going to give you, that is if you are finding first time the balance as per the cash book, that means you are the company. So this statement you making, you are the company, not the bank. That means the cash book balance you have, so you can change only the cash book balance. You can change only the cash book details. You cannot change the passbook. So you should go as manner passbook work. That means the passbook, if added something, you should add back to your cash book. If the passbook has subtracted something, you should subtract to your cash book. So cash book details only I am taking consider here debit or credit. You cannot change the passbook. So here any changes we are thinking about the plus or minus, we should treat as per the cash book. In cash book what we are going to do. Point number 2, interest allowed by bank but not recorded in cash book. Now think about interest allowed by bank. That means of what? You have deposited some money into the bank and the bank given some interest to you. So that means here the passbook already added. So passbook already increased. So what we can do? We should increase the cash book also. That means add back. So that I am doing here interest allowed by the bank but not recorded in the cash book. I have added. I have written in the plus side. Next one. Amount directly deposited by the customer. Sometime what happened? The customer directly visited to the bank and what the account you have, that directly customer deposited that to your account. So you unknown about that. So that the passbook already added that things. Passbook already added that things. So cash book you are maintaining, definitely cash book also should add. So that's why amount directly deposited by the customer you are adding in that debit side. Next, interest or dividend collected by the bank. Things is, sometime what happened, the company given loan to the outsiders, company purchased some shares. So at that moment the company not having that much of time to maintain all the records and the company doing that all that things through the bank only. So that if any interest or dividend directly bank collected from the outsiders and if the directly collected from the outsiders, bank what have done? Bank already added that things in the passbook. Now what is your duty? This should be added to the cash book also. So I have done added to the cash book. So that's why add column, add side. Next, okay, check paid. The paid is nothing but it is a deposited. So now check deposited into bank but omitted to enter in cash book. Now you think what happened? The check paid into the bank. That means you have given the check to the bank and the bank already entered that amount to the passbook. But still you have not done. You forgot, you might omitted by different reason. You might be that possible that sometime that you not entered that amount into the cash book. Now what is your duty? Already passbook already added have done. So your duty is that what? You should add your cash book also. So added side, that is debit side I have written. Now this entry, any wrong credit given by bank. Now you think about that any wrong credit given by the bank to you. Don't bother about that even it is a wrongly or rightly. Just we are doing tally between that bank account, that is nothing but the passbook and cash book. We are not at all judging here what is the wrongly given, what is rightly given. We are doing tally only. Even definitely that will be sorted out later, but now at present what happened, that we are going to see. That's it. Okay, now wrongly credit given by the bank. Now you think about, as per the cash book I have seen that the debit balance is the addition amount, but as per the passbook it is the credit balance is the addition amount. So if that passbook, that is bank given, definitely it is given in the passbook. So that any wrong credit given by the passbook, remember that again, that the debit balance as per the cash book it is the positive balance, that is the plus sign, plus column, but credit balance as per the passbook it is the plus sign, positive balance. Okay, now come any wrong credit given by the bank. So wrong credit given, that means bank already added that things. So my duty is that what? I also should add that things to the cash book. That's it. That's why I have written in the plus column side. Now come to that, check paid into bank for collection but not entered by bank. Now check paid. What? I am having cash book. So cash book balance they are given. I will think about the cash book, what the changes, any changes you are doing, you should think about the cash book changes only, not the passbook. Now the things, for understanding purpose I am removing this part now, after that again I will tell. What is the things? Check paid into bank for collection but not entered by the bank. The things is, you have deposited the check into the bank. When you have deposited into the bank, that you are thinking that already amount is added to the bank. So that's why you increase the cash. But the things bank is still not done. You found that bank is still not added. Now what you should do? You should reduce it again. So that's why it is in subtract. What the things you have done before, now the sorted out of the things you have done subtract. So subtraction here I have written in the credit side, minus side as per the cash book. So what the balance you are having here, as per this plus sign and minus sign you should do. Simple. So if you are having the balance as per the cash book, so plus sign should be debit, minus sign should be credit. If you having that balance as per the passbook, that time plus sign should be the credit, minus sign should be the debit. Okay. Now check deposited, paid into bank but dishonored by the bank. Sometime what happened, the check is bounced, or sometime the signature is not there, the signature is not matched. Sometime what happened, so for that purpose it might be any possibilities that the check you deposited that dishonored. So when you deposited, already you have increased the cash, you thinking about that the amount already deposited into the bank, but the passbook has done dishonored. So definitely you should again down this amount. So it is nothing but in the minus column. Next, direct payment done by the bank according to standing instruction. So sometime manager, director directly visited to the bank and that instruction given to the bank, please give that money to that creditor, to that person. So at that time what happened, directly that amount subtracted from the passbook and the cash book still not subtracted. So now what is your duty? Just you should subtract. That means written in the minus side. Next is that bank charges and commission. So sometime what happened, due to many are the services bank providing to you, bank charging some commission. So that commission, if it is deducted from your passbook directly, you are known about that. So that when you are known about, definitely you should also subtract that things. So now commission or any charges that bank passbook from that is already reduction has done. So for the cash book also you should do what? Subtract only. So that's why in subtraction column. Next one, check issued but omitted to be recorded in cash book. Now check issued, two things are there, check deposited or check paid or check issued, opposite. So check issued is nothing but that you have given check to somebody, some creditor, some person, the person will visit the bank and that withdraw that amount from your bank. So indirectly when you check issued, that definitely what you should do, you should subtract that amount from your account. But the things, you means what? From cash book. But the things is omitted, you have not done that things. But the things definitely had done in the passbook. If it is not mentioned here, definitely we will assume that from the passbook already it's subtracted. So that in the cash book also we should subtract. That means reduce. Next, any wrong debit given by bank in passbook. So indirectly what? Anything wrong bank debited amount, that means subtracted amount. I told you debit as per the passbook subtraction, but the debit as per the cash book it is addition. Remember that things. Okay, so any wrong debit has done by the passbook or by the bank, definitely it is already reduction that amount from the passbook. Again I am telling the wrongly or rightly we are not judging of the things, we are doing tally now. What are the problems we are finding, that will be sorted out later. But the things now we are doing tally, reconcile. So that's why if passbook already subtracted, debit done, so cash book also should subtract. So that's why that amount came to the minus side or credit side. I think all have done. Yes, now as per the balance debit side and credit side, that is the plus side and minus side, we already have first as per the cash book balance. Now after doing tally, if the balance coming, that balance as per the passbook, remember that. So now if credit balance I am having, credit balance definitely in that side. So the credit balance I am having, that definitely this balance known as positive balance as per the passbook, because credit balance as per the passbook is the favorable balance. That's why it's written that credit balance, favorable balance as per the passbook. Definitely if the debit balance as per the passbook you got, that is should be the minus sign, that is overdraft should be. Remember that things. I hope clear. Where you have doubt, please write comment down. Thank you.